the next step that I usually do is grab a little bit of tomato paste. Some recipes use real tomatoes, but like I told you before, easy way paella is the way to go. And I'm also going to use chicken bouillon. So you gotta, exactly, perfect. Stir it in there. And instead of using saffron, which is the original recipe, right? And as you don't know, saffron is really expensive, right? And with these tough economic times, I'm going to be using this yellow spice, which is really cheap, and it gives you a nice color to the paella. And it's a typical Spanish spice, okay? And then it's a natural yellow spice. So keep on stirring, and it says a tablespoon, okay? A tablespoon, and we're going to mix it in together. Don't worry, at the end of the cooking class, there's going to be some paella that I cooked last night for all of you. And you'll have a sample of it, okay? And this one you can take home. Okay, now the white wine. We're going to stir it in. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Keep on going. You got a little bit more of salt. And it doesn't matter right now you see it like a real concentrated color, because once we put either the water or the broth with the rice, the color will blend all together, so it's going to be a lighter yellow than the one you see right now. Instead of cleaning some garlic, I prefer to use garlic powder, okay? And last but not least, let's crack a little bit of pepper. Okay, finally, you guys are going to have some gazpacho shots. Okay, the other thing I'm going to add, okay, this time, instead of using like red snapper or tilapia, I prefer to use catfish, you know, because it's a tougher type of fish that could, you know, survive all the cooking. So it's not going to get all mushy. And I'll add it together with the chicken, everything diced. So it's easy and cheap to make this paella. So what else do you want? Okay, so mix it all together well. Okay, and like the recipe says, 3 cups of rice. I have pre-washed the rice already, because sometimes the parboiled rice has like this different, you know, like taste. So I always pre-wash it, and it's going to be all fluffy. That's what we want. So we're going to pour it in. Okay, 2. Doesn't it smell already like wine? All the wine is...
It smells
yes,
heavenly.
exactly. Just a little bit more, you know. Okay. Easier than this can't be. So for now, we have to cover it for a while, and we can start giving out the gazpacho shots, because the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put the frozen cup of peas that have been thawed, and the chorizo. The chorizo. The chorizo is in the kitchen. The chorizo. The chorizo is in the kitchen, you know. It's because most of you are Jewish, so maybe I decided not to put chorizo because it comes from pork, you know. So I'm not going to put chorizo in it because, you know, I'm here to respect all of you. Okay. Okay. So, thank you so much, and let's have somebody else help me out here. Let's see what's going on here. Cooking is finally cooking here. So the same thing that I did here, you can start doing it over here. If somebody else will come and help us. Yes, you? Okay, you can start stirring it. Okay, exactly. And remember to put some tomato paste in it. Yes. And we're going to use the chicken bouillon. Cover it. Some salt. Wait, but how does it taste?
Great, I did.
You know, I know it tastes great. Yeah. Let's see. We have to make another one. Jose, come and help us and do another gazpacho? Yes. Oh, I shouldn't be drinking on work, but let's see your taste. Not bad. Not bad. Good for you. Salud. Thank you so much for your help, and big round of applause for Anne and Jose. Thank you so much. Yes. This is the wine. And your name here? I'm Suzanne. Suzanne, thank you for coming. Here's the wine. Yes, the chorizo. And I need some water too. It's right here. Okay. It doesn't matter if you don't have the fish stock, if you don't have chicken stock, because it's more than enough with the bouillon and with all the juices that the fish and the chicken have been coming out. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water to cover it. Yes, then have to do that.
So she put some of the red stuff.
Okay. So we're going to use some aluminum foil to cover it. Yes, very good. Then you have to get the vodka from the concession. Yes, and then we're going to pour the rest of it. What do you think about it? Of the shot? Only with one is more than enough for the shot. Is like strong. Okay. Yes, just put everything aside. So I have the chorizo here. Let's do one with chorizo and the other one without chorizo. I diced it. Everything diced and easy. Another quick tip before we pour in the seafood is some lime. Did you put the wine? Yes. Just usually when you cook rice, it has to be 1 cup of rice and 2 of water. Yes.
We put 3 rice.
Okay. But the good thing about parboiled rice is usually it takes less to cook than the normal rice. And another trick, this one will never get all gooey and sticky. So that's why I always use parboiled rice, because it's easier. You won't have that problem of getting all mushy and gluey. And one day this paella will be ready, but I don't know. Okay, just a little bit of shot of vinegar. And we just need some vodka. Lynn, can you get some vodka for us? Yes, please. Okay. So like I said, let's pour. Oh my God, the cell phone. Oh, okay, perfect. I'm not going to throw in yet the seafood because since it's taking slower than normal. Huh? It's not on?
You didn't put the lime in that one.
No, hold on. It's coming. It's coming. You should come and help. Come and help. You should. Yeah. You should. I like when people are. Okay. We're just waiting for the vodka. We're just waiting for the vodka here. No. Yeah, that's why it's open. Okay.
How much lime?
Let's put 2 lines. So, 2 pieces? No. 2 lines to complete. Yes, exactly. Okay, so all this dirty, here you go, Laura. We better be clean in the kitchen. Thank you, ladies, for coming. And just so you know, for the next Cinema a la Mode, which is going to be in September, I'm going to be making trio of pastas. And I'm going to do the colors of the flag of Italy, right? So I'm going to teach you how to make 3 different types of sausage. Really simple. I'm going to teach you how to make pesto sauce, which is green, the white, carbonara, and red, matriciana. Okay, so it's a real simple, and we'll be seeing Italian movie. Hopefully the one today, you know, it's one of the first movies of Penelope Cruz and Javier Bardem, Jamon Jamon. Okay?
My question.
Yes, go ahead. And we need aluminum foil. Okay? And let's put a little bit of red peppers. The trick of the paella, once you put everything in the pan, you forget about it, okay? You just leave it like that, and it's not to move it all around, okay? You have to leave it how it is. And if you don't want to cook it like I'm doing here in a little burner, the best thing to do is to put it in the oven once you have put all the ingredients. Okay, so some red peppers, yes. And I don't want to put the seafood in yet because I don't want it to get chewy. So let's wait a little bit. Because it's really bad to have chewy shrimp and chewy. So far it looks nice, right? I mean, it looks directly from Spain. Okay, so we're going to use here a more different approach. Instead of having a lid for this, I'm just going to cover this and forget about it, like I said, and keep on enjoying some more shots of gazpacho. Yes, because I told you it's really easy to make this paella. Okay, do you have any questions?
How much is that frozen? You get that frozen, you have to thaw?
Yes. Yes, I saw everything. So, I mean, of course, if you want to make a real fancy dinner or lunch and you want to have like only like a couple of friends over, you can just buy in, you know, a pound of squid, a pound of clams, a pound of shrimp, and you do it all. But if you don't cook that much, you know, and just once in a while, it's definitely easier this way. I mean, there's no mistake here. You just mix everything together. The only trick is to mix the seafood at the last minute so it doesn't get chewy, and you're set. And not worry about the rice if it gets sticky or not. Like I mentioned before, to use parboiled rice, it's really easy. And it needs some lemon. Okay. Any more questions? The shots are coming. With vodka? Did you put some vodka in it?
See, it's in the right now.
Okay. And the vodka. And the ingredients, the vodka. Okay. Let's do something. So, yes, I'm coming. Today it's like a 30-minute meal. Not even. I'm done. That's it. Okay.
Are we done?
Yes, usually with bread, you know, or either a salad, a fresh salad, but it's like already a main dish for you to eat. You know, that's why when you order, usually at a Spanish restaurant, they tell you at least minimum 2 persons, and it takes like 45 minutes or more to prepare because, as you can see, it has so many ingredients. Not this one in particular because it's an easy way to prepare paella, but the original one, it has all these ingredients, and expensive ones that they're not going to prepare for 1 person. So usually it's for 2 or more. The recipe I gave you today is for 6 to 8 servings, so. And yes, that's another thing. Make sure if you want to freeze some of this paella, when you do it at home, make sure it reaches room temperature and then you freeze it. You know, because if you put it right away in the fridge, the rice tends to, you know, get bad easily. Yes?
Michelle, the first dish that I ever prepared as a young newlywed was paella.
Okay.
I only made about 4 dishes in my life, and we were having a dinner party, graduate students, and I didn't know how many people were going to be there, and I really didn't know how to cook, but I saw a picture of it with the recipe, and I thought, this sounds good. But the best thing about it was pretty easy to make, but I could leave it on the stove and just leave it for quite a while before putting it in.
Yeah, also not only on the stove, but I would recommend it even in the oven. Okay, just leave it at warm temperature and just, you know, people can come and serve. Yes, Elaine? Well, usually the chorizo is at the beginning with the chicken. Okay, so everything starts having that Spanish flavor, you know, then afterwards first the chorizo, then the chicken, and then the fish. Okay, so all that starts flavoring the pan.
We were in Spain a few months ago and we found different types of paella.
Yes.
With a dark, like a black paella.
Well, the black paella usually is done with the blood of the squid.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. And each region has their own type of paella. You know, the most common one is the seafood paella. The one I'm doing is the mixed paella, which is with chicken and seafood. And but basically, like I said before, the paella is something that the poor people used to eat before the 19th century. So you could put anything you find in it. Like the Chinese people that they stir fry everything, it's something similar for the Spaniards. Okay, and especially since the Arabs influenced them, that's why they have all this mix of ingredients in it. Yes, Jose. Okay, sorry. But I literally translated the word. Spanish chorizo. Yes, yes. Not bacon. The Spanish, you know, the one that has been cured for a while. The Spanish. It's so easy. You can even find it. You know the. Am I allowed to say a brand name? Am I gonna get in trouble? No, okay. Am I gonna pay realty? No. I mean royalty. Sorry. Goya. With Goya, they sell them already, like the package of 2 chorizos. You just dice it. I mean, easier than that? Impossible.
They're happy to get your endorsement.
Huh?
They're happy to get your endorsement.
Goya. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is finish giving you some gazpacho shots, and while you enjoy that, we're gonna take the food outside, right? The paella that I did, it wasn't last night, it was this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. And so you can enjoy some paella for all of you, okay? So thank you once again. Today was a quick and easy class, and I hope to see you next month. I think it's always going to be the first Wednesday of the month. So next September, and it's going to be an Italian theme. And but before I leave, I have some other gifts. Let's see. You know.